day of that hurricane, it was 9/11. This is typically a very rainy valley too, so as you look around, I bet you'll see little waterfalls all over the place here. Of course, as we swing around, you're going to see it sneaking back to our left. You didn't really think I was going to leave you out, Matthias, did you? I think he's sleeping. Hey, welcome back. You know, that Robinson family bought this land in the 1800s for 50 cents an acre. 52,000 square acres. It's worth billions. With a B. Not only that, but it's established as preserve land, so that means on top of that, it's non-taxable. Same guys that also own the island called Niihau. We'll see that here in a little bit. And he lives up here. Bruce Robinson's a pretty humble guy. Chooses to drive home most times. He could do it a lot faster. Turns out he owns a helicopter from Jurassic Park. That's his bird. I'll show you his house too. Easy to find. So to find his house, it's not the ridge approaching right now. Look to the furthest ridge up ahead of us, but follow that ridge to our left. You'll see a white dot on that cliff way out there. Let's call it about 10 o'clock. It lives right on top of that cliff out there. Only thing that's not green. Should be pretty easy to find.
You can drive up there?
Yep. Well, he can. We can. Now the next valley approaching up ahead of us here, which is called Kell, was a wedding gift to the Robinsons from a family called the Knutsons. They're the guys that created the tree tunnel. They own as far into the valley to the right as you're going to see up here in a moment, all the way out towards the shoreline to our left. Pretty clear on the horizon today, so I bet you as you start looking out there in the distance to our left, you'll see a long skinny island out there. That's going to be Niihau. Not many people live out there anymore. It's all pure-blooded Hawaiians, maybe 70 people at this point, I'd say. Nice wedding gift, huh? This is not what you think. This is not Waimea. Not yet. We have to fly over the Robinsons' property line first before we get to that. And I'll show you what that looks like. But you'll see a town way off to our left here in a moment where the river goes out. That is Waimea town out there, but you have to drive through the town before you get to the canyon. And you see how the water looks red? Waimea means red water. Property line real easy to find. There's three little hills approaching ahead of us here that all parallel one another. On the third one up, that dirt road will cross over. That takes us out of Robinson land, and we'll go right into state land. You'll be able to see it from both sides here in a few seconds. That's the road straight ahead of us here. It goes up that steep red hill to our right. So whether you're looking left or right, as you look down, give it a couple more seconds here and we'll fly right over the tree line. Right over the property line, I should say. It's passing below you right about there. Most of you had a chance to drive up in the canyon already?
Not yet.
Everybody just sticking with Mai Tais and beaches so far? Alright. Well, the road's on the cliffs high to the left up there. Highway 550 it's called. You can take it all the way to Kalalau Valley, halfway down on the Pali coastline. It's the first place too that you really see the state tree out here. The trees that look like broccoli, that bright green color, it's called a kukui nut tree. In fact, if you know what a buckeye looks like a miniature version of that. Everything is so red because Kauai's high in iron. The oldest of the Hawaiian Islands too is 5.5 million years old. Big Island's the youngest, that's 800,000 years old. We fly in all the Hawaiian Islands. 2 bases on the Big Island, Kona and Hilo, plus Oahu and Maui.
We're breathing again.
Now if you want to hike the canyon, definitely the easiest trail to remember up here by name, it's called Canyon Trail. It goes right up to a waterfall I'm going to show you called Waipo'o Falls. This is one that you'll see better from the road though than you will the trail, and I'll show you why. So if you look high into the mountains to our right, you'll just start to see that Waipo'o Falls coming up here. This is easily a 1,000-foot waterfall approaching. The trail's located on the left side of that upper waterfall, on the slope, right on the tree line. So if you see little dots on that cliff up there, they're people. Just so you know, that trail's about 15 feet wide. There's no guardrail. It drops straight off the edge. There's another waterfall hidden behind that top one. Trail goes right to it. That one you can go swimming in. See the people up there? Real faint rainbow going up to the falls here too. See it sitting on the lower side of the falls there? Just slowly going up. A little bit colder up here too. You don't really feel it with me, but we're lifted off at about 82 degrees. We're now showing 70 degrees, about 20 Celsius. That's why in the mountains up here, there's a reservoir I'm going to show you where you can go fishing for rainbow trout. Really clear on the horizon today, so we'll probably still see Ni'ihau as we cross over the ridge here. And there's a little island out here you might notice. It looks like a pyramid from the air, but it's shaped like a half moon. It's an uninhabited island. It's called Lehua.
Can you visit it?
Yeah, you can't get onto the islands unless you fly over on the Robinson's helicopter, which is the old Jurassic Park helicopter. They land on Ni'ihau on the beach, but they won't let you anywhere to the town where the people live. Yeah, that's called Pu'uwai.